Welcome to Lotus Yoga and Counseling. This is Kylani. I am a therapist and registered yoga teacher. I am also a firm believer in story meditations. And some places you'll probably hear this called storyscapes. It's kind of like an audiobook of meditation quality. And so this is a meditation that I wrote. And all you're going to need is a quiet place, anything that you might need to be comfortable. This would be a great meditation for bedtime, or if you woke up in the middle of the night and need something to help you fall back asleep. So you might pause the video here to collect whatever you need to get comfortable, and we'll get started. Close your eyes. Let your breathing slow. Your limbs grow heavy. Take your time arriving in stillness. Allow the space before your eyes to grow dark. Images, colors, lights, and shapes may appear in your mind. Task lists and worries may seep in, attempting to cloud your focus. Emotions might bubble to the surface. Acknowledge what arises. Nod hello to it, and let it move on. Begin to imagine a sunny day. Feel the gentle warmth of a springtime sun on your skin, the rays of light shining down through the clouds overhead. You are in a meadow with wheat and wildflowers brushing against you. There is a soft breeze blowing over you and rustling your hair. Bees, birds, and butterflies are fluttering by. In the distance, you spot a deer bent over a lake, taking a drink. Take a deep breath through your nose. The air is crisp and clean. Exhale and feel at peace. Suddenly, the light above you shifts. A strong wind has blown over the clouds, obstructing the sun. Your skin prickles against the cooler air. Imagine running your hands over your arms for warmth. Then a speck of rain lands upon your forehead. Feel it drip down your temple and down your cheek. Another drop and another, and you can sense an impending storm. Glance around and notice that there are no trees with which to shelter yourself. But in the distance, there is a stone building. A rather large building, in fact, and you wonder how you missed it before. It's about a quarter of a mile away. You'll need to run to escape the storm. Take to a run, feeling the wheat and flowers whipping against your skin and clothes as the rain comes down harder and harder. Your legs carry you effortlessly, and you can see the stonework coming closer. You are stunned to realize that you are approaching a castle. Old, abandoned, but still holding steadfast and strong, your curiosity is piqued. The rain is coming down in sheets now, the wind blowing it sideways into your face. It stings. You reach the castle, ducking under a spray of ivy growing through the cracks in the stone. Finally, you are under cover from the rain. Shake it out of your hair and eyes and wring out your hair. Watch the storm brewing from your safe place under the archway you've found. The sky has grown dark and ominous. The deer you saw in the pasture is gone, likely taking cover as well. Turn around and see an old oak door covered in spiraling vines. In the lock is a key with purple corded tassels tied to the bow. Odd, you think, but your curiosity overcomes you. Reach for the key, feeling the cold iron in your hand, and turn it. The lock hasn't been used in some time, and it resists you. Use both hands to turn the key and feel the lock pop open. Seizing the brass doorknob in your hand, turn it and open the door. You're met with darkness. You take a hesitant step onto the stone floor, and your footstep reverberates throughout the castle. Take another step, and another. Run your hands along the walls of the hallway you've found yourself in, feeling the bumps and protrusions of the stonework. The only sounds are your footsteps and your breath. Natural light can be seen at the end of the hallway. Your breath quickens with intrigue, and you pick up your pace. Emerge on the other end of the hallway to find yourself in a grand entryway. A large staircase made of stone and lined with a dusty red carpet greets you. Tall, dome-shaped windows adorn the walls. Approach the window nearest to you. The glass is broken. The storm is still raging outside, the clouds growing darker. You shiver at the sight and remember that you're cold. Look around and find a fireplace hearth nearby. There is wood already piled up inside, and a book of matches sits on the wooden mantel. Strike the match and light the fire. Within moments, it's burning hot and bright. Stand beside it, warm yourself and dry out your clothes and hair. Let the heat penetrate deep, soothing you. The cackling of the fire is relaxing and welcoming. Take this time to explore your surroundings. Who lived here once? Why did they leave? What memories were created within these walls? Once you're dry, you can't resist further exploration. You leave the fire burning in the hearth, pocket the matches, and walk up the grand staircase, running your hand along the railing. The ceiling is vaulted high above you, well beyond your reach like that of an old cathedral. The castle is peaceful and quiet. When you reach the second floor, you discover a silver candelabra with 3 white taper candles sitting on a table. Strike a match and light the candles. There isn't much light from outside now that the storm is in full swing. The warm glow dances on the stone walls. Pick up the candelabra and move from room to room. There are oil paintings lining the walls, 4 poster beds with dusty linens, music boxes, thick Turkish rugs, embroidered tapestries, leather-bound books, and ceramic vases. A family lived here, you surmise. Children grew here. You can see them age in their painted portraits along the walls, and their toys sit in a pine box in an old nursery. What happened to them, you wonder? Round the corner and discover a hallway unlike any you've seen thus far. The floor isn't stone, but tile. The walls are brick, and at the end of the hallway is a door. There appears to be a sign tacked to the door. When you reach it, you're stunned to see that the sign bears your name. Open the door. The rain outside has suddenly stopped, and the sun has returned. It shines through the open windows, and the smell of the flowers in the fields wafts in on the breeze. The room is plain. A writing desk and chair sit in one corner, a bed with pure white linens in another, an armchair, and a bookshelf. Take a seat at the writing desk. There is a blank piece of parchment paper, an inkwell, and a feather quill. A teacup of blue and white porcelain sits beside it, steam rising softly from the tea within. Hold it in your hands and feel the heat permeating your palms, the scent of your favorite tea. Take a sip and feel the heat of the tea pooling into your stomach. With the blank paper before you, take some time to write yourself a list of 5 qualities about your own home that you are grateful for. When you're done, add to the list 4 people you're grateful you've had in your life. Next, write 3 places you feel safe. Then, write 2 memories you are happy to have. And finally, write yourself 1 wish. Fold the paper and place it in your pocket. It's yours for safekeeping. Whenever you find yourself in need of a safe place, visualize this castle and this room that was set aside for you. You can retreat to it anytime you wish to create safety, wherever and whenever you need. The castle only appears when you have need of it. Home and safety is your own creation, and you carry it within you. Thank you for sharing this time and space with me. Namaste.